themselves about getting their situation better.
Right.
Because they comfortable being homeless. They comfortable laying there on the street corners and at the bus stop. They comfortable asking for 50 cents.
And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they hear or whether they will forbear.
Proverbs chapter 8, verse 34. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gate, waiting at the post of my door. For whoso findeth me, findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord.
Bring it out!
He who findeth me, findeth life. When you find a problem on the street corner, you can find life.
Shalom, shalom, this is Brother Judah, speaking to the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. It's time to wake up to your true nationality and repent, man. We out here on Edgewood Avenue. Good classes going on out today, good edification. We pray that y'all tune in and listen to us and find out who you are. We don't want your money, we want your attention.
I go back to Haiti and shit.
Right.
We have a book written over 2,000 years ago that shows the exact prophecy. It shows the reason why you don't know who you are. It shows and that this book was only written to a specific people. If you say you're Kemet, then you live by the culture of Kemet. You sit down in front of the laws of my eye.
Man, we need to prepare you this time. I said we didn't even prepare you this time. We just decided to come.
Israelite, right, on these 12 tribes of Israel, you follow the law, statutes, and commandments put forth by your God.
I agree.
Alright, so we're not teaching that this is for everybody. We're not only dealing with these people on this tribe. Now, what we saying factual is that if you eat pork, shrimp, and lobster,
right,
you're going to be #1 in diabetes.
Bring it out.
Our God told us that 30 years. If we be homosexuals, we're going to be #1 in AIDS. Not those in Egypt. They are full of homosexuality. It was full of that, right?
Okay, so if I write a book, right, if I go make a plan, and I say, this certain group of people are going to have AIDS, right, because of who they are, or whatever decision they choose to make.
3,000 years ago.
Right, yeah. And then I write a book about it. And I put this plan into action. And then now 3,000 years later, it's happening. Because I put it into action in a certain way for a certain reason.
Who would have the power to do that? Who would have the power to prophesy, to put a plan, a 3,000-year-old plan into action?
People unlike me and you. People who have been on top for 3,000 years.
Who's been on top for 3,000 years?
White people, Europeans.
White people been on top for 3,000 years? That's false. You got to do history.
Renaissance,
You
rebirth.
got to do history.
I do my
Matter of fact, we could
teach
I was in the cave.
look back at
This where they was dwelling in
I'm just saying, if
They on the original cave, man.
That's where Caucasian come from.
we read many books.
But the one that you're quoting now, to someone who is of no knowledge to what you are teaching,
Right.
you're quoting me something that's written from a man that
It's not written
even,
from man.
He just said that.
A man wrote
Let's
it.
let the scripture come out.
Yeah.
You got Deuteronomy 30:18. I mean Exodus 30:18.
Somebody had to put the writing on paper. That's what it meant.
Bring it out.
Exodus chapter 30, verse 18.
Bring it out, Doc.
Nah, 31:18. 31:18. Yeah.
Exodus chapter 31, verse 18.
Come on.
And he gave unto Moses when he had made an end of communion
So the Most High gave unto Moses, come on, when he was on the Mount Sinai, come on.
with him upon Mount Sinai 2 tables of testimonies,
Come on.
tables of stone, written with the finger of God.
Written with the finger of who?
Of God.
This book wasn't written by no man. This book was written by the Most High God himself. These laws were given, and it was only given to Moses to give to Israel. I don't care, but Most High don't care the conditions that we're in, that we have the curses, that we have 200 people right there.
That are in that book to anything.
No, you can't.
You can relate that to anything.
Okay, I got
Dealing
one.
with all people,
Precept.
right? Where's your proof in Kemet that you're Kemet?
That's your Kemet. Bring it out.
My book is written on
On what? They just
pyramids
right.
that till this day no man can prove how it was.
They just did a bus on Nefertiti, the white woman, huh? Did they not? Ain't that what science just told us? That she was a white woman?
Bring it out, Ike.
Is that not fact?
Yes, it did. Bring it out.
Fact now. That Nefertiti, we just seen on TV.
Bring it out.
The greatest
You
scientists.
just what? You just told me three
That the
things.
greatest scientists,
You just
right?
told me three
That
things.
this world comes to. Because do you speak Kemet?
You just told me three
And you
things.
read the
right?
Melanesia.
Bring it out, Ike.
Three things, right?
Okay.
You told me that. You just told me. You just told me that. Okay, you just told me that. First of all, you get it from.
You get it from. You get
You
get
just told me
Melanesia
scientists.
from.
You said scientists.
Right.
Proven fact.
Comedic science. Right.
Proven fact.
Proven fact.
And then we seen on TV.
Right.
Everything you just told me about. Not for you. You didn't see with your eyes. You didn't go out there yourself and do that.
You
learning
go
that.
out there to do that for you to come to your position.
Bring it out, Ike.
I did
Teach.
my own research. I did my own research.
You did your own research from whose research?
Bring it out.
To Kemet.
From myself. I am going to Kim in December.
You have it. So who did you get your research from?
But the point is, I don't have a specific person. That's what I'm saying. Like, you telling me that you're getting it from a specific person. And all I'm asking is, how do you know that that's proven? Like, how do you know that that's proof?
Bring out the scripts,
Have
Ike.
you done your research on that? You telling me that all you know is based off of TV or what somebody else said. Do you know who runs the TVs? Do you know who runs all
I
that stuff?
absolutely do.
So now you believe it because it's fact? Because
No, I'm saying that
a
you
scientist
believe
said
it.
it?
I'm showing that you believe it.
But you believe what a scientist
You
said.
have to believe what
You
scientists
just
say.
said,
I believe
you
what
just said
God
Nefertiti
says.
is what, right?
That's what your science just said.
You believe it?
I don't have to believe it.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe in any of Kemet. I don't live by Kemet.
Okay, but
There's
I
no
don't-
laws and statutes for Kemet for me.
Bring it out, Ike.
Do you sit in front of? Do you do your 21 confessions?
The problem is, as human beings,
Uh-huh.
we always try to find ourselves to follow some type of law, some type of discipline. Most religions in the world have a set way of life, where either you do this, you sin, you do this, wrong and right. And if you're not, it's a bad and it's a good life, right? Okay, but my religion basically was spirituality. And certain ones in life, just like religion, spirituality more so than a religion. Because there is no set rules. There is no set ways. You are your life. You desire however you want to live your life. You set out your own pathway. Now, if you want to put a person and a picture in front of that to make yourself feel better or to make yourself follow things or whatever, that's on you. That's how you want to do it.
So you don't follow the laws of mine.
I do my religion the way I do it.
You do your own thing.
Yes.
Give me Proverbs 14.
Bring it out, Ike.
But watch this though. Watch this. Watch this.
I mean,
I'm just gonna show you the
what I'm
prophecy.
saying, man.
I'm just gonna show you the prophecy. That's it. Why we come out here and we say that the so-called African, so-called African Americans, so-called Native Americans, so-called Latinos are the true children of Israel.
That's
the
right.
Jews of the Bible, right? Now we're gonna show you this. Just give me 3 minutes. Deuteronomy 28:15.
You look familiar.
Deuteronomy
I don't know.
chapter 28, verse 15.
Huh?
But it shall come to pass,
This shall come to pass, meaning this is gonna be a future prophecy. Come on.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
If we don't listen to our God, the Most High, come on.
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day,
Come on.
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Now, this is one of the curses, Deuteronomy 28:68.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt
The Lord shall bring thee into Egypt, come on,
again with ships.
again with ships. Now, you say you study Kemetic, you'll know that Egypt, Mizraim, means house of bondage, right? And we can get that. Give me Deuteronomy 5:6 just to prove that fact.
I gotta get going. I gotta
Just
get
give us
back.
30 seconds.
But
Give
I
us
will
30
tell
seconds.
y'all this. Y'all are giving facts based off of something that was written by someone else, or whatever their race or ethnicity may
Just
be.
give us 30 seconds to finish
all,
this
all
out.
I'm saying is, you gotta go deeper than that. There was a before Christ. There was a before
You
that.
saying your deeper is your own understanding. So how
Bring it out,
you
Ike.
sit here-
You're going-
How old are you?
I'm 21.
You got 21 years of experience. You telling me to go deeper? This book is over
That
3,000
has
years
nothing
old.
to do with
Even
mine.
if you saying a
Age
man
has
wrote
nothing
it.
to do with experience and education. It has
So you have
nothing to
more
do with it.
experience than somebody who written a book that's been here over 3,000 years.
But can you tell me why that's proven fact?
Let's deal with this. 2868.
Bring it out, all right? We're going to bring it out.
Right
Give you
now. I'm
the
gonna
answer.
give it to you right now. Keep
You
going.
can't
Keep
give it to me
going.
because it's written in a book. Give me
Keep
something outside of
going.
that. is
Watch
what I'm saying.
this.
You know what
Keep
I'm
Just
saying?
listen.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Mizraim, which means house of bondage. We know Egypt was not called Egypt. It's Egypt because it was a nation built on slavery. We built Egypt, we built Greece, we built everything in captivity
Bring it
because
out.
of our disobedience.
That's right.
Keep going.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more
You
again.
ain't gonna see your land no more. Come on.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for
And there
bondmen.
in Egypt, you should be sold into your enemies. If you look at the back of a dollar, it has a great pyramid on it with the Eye of Horus.
Right there.
This is your new Egypt. This is, and then if you know what Egypt is in Israel, you know you don't need a ship to get there. You can just walk in. They right by each other. Keep going.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Hold up. There you should be sold into your enemies. This Black History Month.
I appreciate
Come
it.
on.
There's no such thing as Black History Month. What
Come
I'm
on.
teaching,
Come
you know
on.
what I'm saying?
And there you should be sold into your enemies. Keep listening.
let's go.
Keep going.
For
I appreciate it though.
bondmen
Y'all
and
be good.
bondwomen.
Y'all
Bring
be
it out.
safe.
And no man shall buy you.
And no man shall redeem you. Marcus Garvey ain't gonna be able to redeem you. Sidnetta, House of Consciousness ain't gonna be able to redeem you. Your own understanding ain't gonna be able to redeem you. Keep going up.
These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with his children of Israel in the land
This is
of
the
Moab.
covenant he said to make with who?
To the children of Israel.
He said to make that covenant with the children of Israel, no other people.
When they are hungry, they're gonna curse everybody around them because they are curses of people. We are curses of people. The curses in Deuteronomy only fit us. That's how we are here bringing out the scriptures, because the curses don't fit everybody. It only fits the so-called black man today. And we're gonna show you that. Give me Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. Bring it out, up. For you to come back to your true nationality as not as African Americans, not as Hispanics, not as Indians, but as Israelites, Jews. But the only time you're gonna realize that you're an actual Jew if you start to read these scriptures and listen to what we got to say. Bring it up.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Right.
But it shall come to pass,
It shall come to pass, meaning this must happen. This has got to happen, God.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day,
Right.
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now, we're out here showing you, since we did not obey God and his words, we are cursed today as a people. Deuteronomy 15 says it must come to pass. How you doing, brother? Do you see yourself in these 12 tribes? Can you identify yourself in these 12 tribes right here? Which one do you come from, brother? I mean, we out here showing identity. That's all we out here doing. So you don't want to learn that up. John 8 and 46. You're not familiar, brother, because you don't even have on fringes. We're out here showing you that our people are destroyed because we have no laws, statutes, commandments. This brother just came up to me, he's already familiar with the Bible, but he's not rocking out the fringes like the Bible says to do. Bring it out.
John 8 and 46.
Right.
Which of you convince of me of sin? And if you say the truth, why do you not believe me?
Right.
He that is of God heareth God's words.
He that is of God will hear God's words. Go ahead.
Therefore hear them not, but ye are not of God.
You don't want to hear God's words because you're not of God. We are showing you God's words. The brother said, nah, he good. You don't want to listen to this, he already know it. Our people don't know nothing. Give me Isaiah 1 and 3.
Bring it out, up.
I asked the man who he is according to God. I guarantee you he's going to tell me African American. He's going to tell me he's black. But I'm trying to show him who he truly is. Go ahead.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3.
Right.
The ox knoweth his owner,
The ox know the owner. Go ahead.
Teach,
and the ass his master's crib.
Now the ass is a very dumb animal, but he still knows his master's crib.
Teach us.
At the end of the day. Go ahead.
But Israel
But the Israel, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, go ahead.
do not know.
You don't know Scipio Africanus, who was a white Roman and American Vespucci. You can't come from two white men. So if you're not African American, who are you? If you're not African American, who are you? Read that again, huh?
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Right.
But Israel doeth not know, my people do not consider.
My people don't even consider. We out here walking on these streets. We thinking we African American. We thinking we blacks. We thinking we saved. You have been deceived. You got it? Bring it out.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9.
Right.
That this is a rebellious people.
Right.
Lying children.
Right.
Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Now, now what?
Will not hear the law of the Lord.
Nobody wants to hear the laws of God. No one wants to hear them. Go ahead.
Which say to the seers,
Right.
see not.
Right.
And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
They don't want to know the right things. They don't want to know not to eat pork. They don't want to know that they're not African American. They don't want to know that Jesus is a black man according to the scriptures.
Speak unto us smooth things.
They want us to hear the smooth things like they can be a homosexual. Like you can come as you are. We're not the Christian church. We are here speaking the words of God. We're not the Christian church. We're not about to give you lies. Go ahead.
Prophesy deceits. Get you out of the way. Turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word.
Because you despise the word of God. Go ahead.
And trust in oppression.
You love to trust in your oppression. Our people wake up every day and we think we good. You wake up and you think you good making $8 an hour. You wake up and you think you good paying taxes.